Am I live? Let's go. Okay. What's up, guys? Um, I don't know if that's inverted for you or not, but I'm offering free therapy. So type your problems in the chat. Uh, let's do some therapy. We got 0 viewers so far. Or we got 1 viewer. Let's go. My 1 viewer, tell me your therapy problems. Existing. I can therapize that. Okay, we got 2 viewers. Okay, so let's do some therapy. Existing. Now, many people have this problem. If step 1, don't end your existence, like don't uh, don't commit suicide, but existing, whack. Free will, ew. Okay, just accept. What I want you to try is act as if you do not have free will. Your life, so much better. Okay, problem 1 solved. Anyone got some other problems? Tell me in the chat, and I'll help. We got 3 viewers. Viewers, tell me your problems, and I will therapize them for you. It's free. It says it right there. Tell me your problems. You got any? Cool. Good. This is good therapy. Just the chat should be right there, or maybe, or I don't know, somewhere around the screen with the chat. Just type your little problem like this, like what I'm about to do here, and I can help you. I'm typing my problem in the chat. Boom. Ooh. Now, see that? That's a famous dilemma problem. How many shrimp you have to eat before your skin turns pink? This question can drive people mad, okay? Now, here's the solution. You do not want to eat the shrimp yourself and turn your skin pink, because what if you don't want pink skin? I mean, your skin's already kind of pink, but like, what if you don't want pink skin? So here's what you do. Find a friend who you don't really like, who, like, yeah, if they had pink skin, make a fake shrimp eating contest. Feed them all the shrimp you can, and then see how long it takes for their skin to turn pink. Easy problem. Then you won't have to stay up late at night thinking about this horrible dilemma that so many people are scared of. Okay, we got 2 problems solved. Give me some more issues you're having, and I'll solve them for you through free therapy. If your dog turns into a human, should you kill it? So, this is tricky, because if your dog did turn into a human, would they be able to talk? If they did, they'd be very annoying, in which case, kill them. If they couldn't talk, what's the point of even having it? Kill it. Anyway, okay, next problem. Yeah, okay, so the only reason you shouldn't the only reason you shouldn't kill your dog if it turns into a human is if you can find a magical wizard to turn it back, but like they went extinct 200 years ago. You're hard pressed to find a magical wizard who can turn a dog that turned into a human back into a dog. Very cool. Have fun with mental gymnastics. That's not a problem. but no, I can turn that into a problem. Mental gymnastics. So let's say you you're like, you're doing a really hard math problem, right? You're kind of doing mental gymnastics. How do you get over that? You listen to my therapy. That's how you get over it. And if you listen to my therapy, what I would tell you to do, get smarter. So that's a pretty solid solution there. I'd say so. Uh, cool. This is gonna be boring unless you guys tell me some problems. So type your problems in the chat, please. Thanks. Ooh, okay. So let's see. How about until some people type some problems in the chat, I will come up with some theoretical problems and solve those. So let's say you're walking down the street, right? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, Barack Obama. Now, what do you do? That's right. That's right. You're right. You were correct there. That's right. Next problem. Um, egg. Mm-hmm. That's right. Egg. Famous problem. Billions of dollars done in research to solve this problem. Egg. In fact, let me write it out for you. Egg. Can you see that? You cannot see that. My camera is not good enough. But I wrote egg right there, right below therapy. Why? Okay, we'll come back to egg. Why should I do my English homework? So that depends. Your English teacher, are they cool? They're cool. Probably won't care if you do your English homework. If they're not cool, then you know why. If they're not going to be cool, why should you be cool and do your homework? That's right. It is cool to do your homework. Stay in school, kids, and stay in drugs. Oh, when should I? So I thought you said why. Things. Okay, when should I do my homework? So let's say hypothetically, your yeah, your homework's assigned on a Monday and it's due on a Friday. When do you do the homework? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. These are all days of the week, but which one do you do the homework on? If English is your first period of the day on a Friday, then what you do is you pay me to give you therapy, and then you also do the homework now and be, or it's the weekend. Wait till Sunday. How do I make friends, Boaz? Well, okay. For most people, I'd say, be social, get out there, you can do it. Just like, show a bit of confidence. But I know who this person is who said this. For you, you're a little hopeless. I think your best option would be paid friends. However, you'd have to get a job for that, and no one will ever hire you. You're very welcome. Your English problems have been solved. The answer is C. Um, yeah, but yeah, your best option is probably getting paid friends. Um, but you don't have to pay for me because this is free therapy. You're very welcome. Okay, the egg, right. So, how do you. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna drink a little bit. What I get? This is some bug spray. And I'm not. God, that smells. Now I'm not thirsty. Oh God, I can taste it. Why did I do that? How do I pick up as many ladies as I do in a day? So, step one, easiest solution, kidnapping. Might get a bit of Stockholm syndrome. That's the easiest option. Not very successful. Do not recommend it. It is illegal. How to live. We'll go back to that. A better option is how to pick up the ladies. Be attractive. Be rich. Always have at least 3 cans of peanut butter in your pocket at the same time to save room. I recommend just taking the peanut butter out of the can, putting it directly into the pocket, so you don't have to actually carry the can around. And then the ladies love that. How to live. Step one, don't die. Seems pretty reasonable. Step number two, also, step one, be born. Step two, don't die. Step three, upload your consciousness to a computer. There we go. That's how you live. You didn't really ask how to live forever, but that's how you live forever. Also, like, worship the cowman. How to commit toaster bath. So, this is how I'm gonna do it. If you really, 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 like, say you're in a rush in the morning and you need to get out the door as fast as possible, but you really love your baths, so you got to make your toast while you're in the bathtub, but you want to make it safe. Here's what you do. First of all, get a battery operated toaster. Take the batteries out. Then fill up your bathtub. Put the toast. Fill up the bathtub. Put the toaster underneath the faucet before you put the toast in. And then the faucet and the toaster will create enough friction. And if you do that for long enough, there'll be enough friction left over, energy left over, that once you put the toast in, it'll toast to toast. And it'll be soggy toast, but it'll still be toast in the bathtub. So that's how you commit toaster bath without killing yourself. Cool. You've never been able to write a good story in your entire life. First of all, I'll say that's wrong. What was that? The Lame Deer you wrote in 6th grade? That was a very good story. But the best source of inspiration for me, a good source of inspiration for me, the Squidward portrait and Denny's. So there's some pretty good inspiration for me. So Squidward at Denny's. That's it, you guys. Write a good story. There's so much you can do. Like, first of all, he's out of water. He'd die. Murder mystery for Squidward at a Denny's. Great story idea. That's how you get inspiration. How do you get a cut like me? Here's what you do. Step one. Guy eats bat soup. Everyone goes into quarantine. You don't cut your hair for like 3 months. You buy a razor. Your mom cuts your hair. It's a terrible haircut. Then like a barbershop's open back up. You get a haircut, but with the mask on safely and stuff. You get a haircut. Then it grows back. And then you get another haircut. And then it goes back. And it's been like a month and I haven't gotten a haircut. And that's how you get hair like me. Very nice. And then also I showered, so it looks kind of better than normal. That was kind of a serious answer. That was a joke answer. Here's the real answer. Yeah, uh, steal orphan hair. Let's see you get a hair like me. Cool. Okay. Eggs solution. More eggs. The more eggs, less problem. That's my motto of life. More eggs, less problems. That's why vegans are always so depressed. They can't have eggs. Okay, so here's how I'm gonna do. A relaxing story. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a rhinoceros named Finkelstein. A rhinoceros named Finkelstein. Now, Finkelstein loved his sister. However, here in the animal kingdom, let's have this take place in the Lion King. This is the Lion King world where there's a rhinoceros who loves his sister. But his sister doesn't know this. Then one day, Finkelstein the rhinoceros thinks to himself, how do I get my sister to love me? So he hears about this sacred land called Alabama to get advice. So I'm getting a lot of questions, so I gotta end the story quick so I can answer these questions. To Alabama, and there in Alabama, he meets a magical wizard who tells him, just create a protest where you hold up signs that say, siblings by chance, lovers by choice. Start a revolution because this is Lion King land. Overthrow the Lion King. You become the Rhinoceros King, and then you can marry your sister. So he does that, but the sister really didn't really want to marry him. So the sister committed suicide, but the sister wouldn't have committed suicide if she had taken my free therapy. So that's the moral of the story. Take my free therapy. How do I be happy? Step one, don't be sad. Like what? Just like when you're sad, just like stop. And then like I said, my motto, more eggs, less problems. Just buy more eggs. You don't have to cook them. Just like get like 20 dozen eggs and keep them in your refrigerator at all times. Also, another way you can be happy, drugs, they make you pretty happy. I wouldn't know. I've never taken drugs. But I hear good things. Also bad things. I feel like I should say that for legal reasons. How to Boaz. Step one, think to yourself, haha, that was a trick question. Not a trick question. That was a trick statement. You don't think to yourself. You just, if you see something and then it's like, I can do something with that, then you do that thing. And then you realize, oh crap, you can't actually do that. So then you fail and you do that like 100 times. And every once in a while, you actually can do a thing with that. And then you do that thing. How do you make a tasty burger? Go to McDonald's and get the Travis Scott burger and then claim it's your own. That's how you get a tasty burger. Make a tasty burger. Yeah, you go to McDonald's, get a Travis Scott burger, take all the components apart, put it back together, and then you technically made it and you got a Travis Scott burger. How to tasty. let's see, that's a channel on YouTube that makes food videos. I suppose you should go to a college, get a culinary degree, apply for a job there, and hopefully you get hired, and then you'll tasty. That's how you tasty. Um, question mark. Tasty. I think Tasty is like a thing out of BuzzFeed. So yeah, just apply to work for Tasty at BuzzFeed, and then you will Tasty. How do I get more organized? Um, okay, you get more organized. Step one: hire an organizer. I'm an organizer, but it's not free. My therapy is free, but not my organization. But I'll offer you some quick free advice right here. Write everything down that you have and you want to organize, and put it into different groups of like why everything's related on like that piece of paper, the names, and then take those things and arrange it so they're all characters on a play, and like draw smiley faces on them and give them all their own like personality. And like the Sharpie, the Sharpie's like not a cool person. The Sharpie um, has a dark past, and then if you give every item a story, the Sharpie that has committed mass genocide, you'll never forget it, and then you'll be more organized. How do we get more? How do we make Patrick ask questions in full sentences? Um, I don't think that's possible. He's gonna have to. This is another reason. I think we need to go back to in-person school. Patricks across the world are struggling to be remotely coherent and make the tiniest amount of sense in anything. Um, and Patricks across the world are just they're struggling with this, and like we need to do something about it. We need a better school system so we can let Patricks thrive. Who's the person that you're answering this question to? Now, I know this isn't a therapy question, but I'm gonna answer it like it is anyway. Who is anyone, right? Like, am I really me? Yes, I am. I am me, but you don't know that. I could be an imposter. Hey, Among Us, that's a cool game. Anyway, I'm an imposter. Everything is a simulation. We're all fake. How does Boaz become Boaz? So when a mommy loves a daddy very much, they go to Home Depot, request a loan, and then the Geico lizard delivers the package. And then that's where babies come from, and I'm no different. What is death itself? I like to think death. I'm not talking about like the metaphorical, like, yeah, who is death? Oh, when is death itself? I don't know. When you're old and you die. Who is death though? Like, the whole like person who's death. I think death is secretly Santa, and when death takes you, death grinds you up and turns you into presents for little kids. Um, yeah, death is Santa, and yeah. hmm That should help you feel better with this whole therapy thing. Well, the population that is being born is the population that is larger than the amount dying. I guess. So he won't have enough presents, though. That's not true because it's not one body per present. Like take like a toy train. You can make like 10 toy trains out of one body. I can't fly, which makes me sad. How do I stop being sad about not being able to fly? First of all, you can fly. You can get a pilot's license. You can go You can go bungee jumping, you can go hang gliding. Those are all kind of forms of flying. If you really want to, you can dedicate your life to to being a mad scientist and inject yourself with bird DNA. Um, that's probably the best option you have for you. And then you can also just like, well, okay, but also how do I stop being sad about not being able to fly? Think about how many birds um must get hit by airplanes. It's got to be at least 3 out of trillion. So like, you know, is it really worth it? I can't high, which makes me sad. How do I stop being sad about not being able to high? First of all, you can high. It's called drugs. They make you high. You can also say hi to people. You can give them a high five. Um, but you can stop being sad about not being able to high. Um, well, also, you're Patrick. You don't have any friends to say hi to, so that makes sense. But you can stop being sad about not being able to hide by listening to my therapy and tell you what, I'll make you feel better. Just type hi in the chat right now and you will feel not sad. And then also hi, I typed hi. Yeah, and then you're not sad. Let's go. Hey, see, I'm making people, I'm making the world better. One Patrick at a time. All right. Uh, Unless anyone has other pressing therapy questions, I think I'm done. You should have said one high at a time. I don't know what that means. What is what? I don't know what you mean by that either. But okay, unless anyone has some other pressing therapy questions, we got one. Whenever I play a game, I feel unusually certain about. I feel. I usually feel a certain way about it, but then I look online and other people had a different experience, and I feel like I missed the point of title. Is that normal? Is it normal to like think about things in a different way? Yes. Like everyone has their own experiences with the same thing. I will say there are plenty of times while I watched a movie and I think I got it, and then I watch like YouTube videos about the movie, and they point out stuff that like is very obvious and a major plot point that I completely missed. And so sometimes you're just like a dumbass, uh, but you know people have different opinions about things. Um, Not me. I'm part of the hive mind government who's lizard people, but like I'm just built different. Uh, cool. I Can I get lizarded? Um, are you built different? Because if you're not built different, then like no. Uh, or you can be bred. You can be bred different or built different. So the way you can get built different if you want to is just like you know uh and like this is how you become built different. It's Rubik's cube. It's solved. You know why? I don't see color. I'm just built different. That's how you become built different. You have to go now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hopefully you have been therapized very well. Um, what about okay, and what about built different? Okay. And then once you're built different, then you can apply for government lizardship, and we'll get back to you within 5 to 7 business days. Um, cool. Yes, very cool. All right. So, if no one has any other pressing therapy issues that I could help with for free, um, I don't have school tomorrow. It's a Friday. Tomorrow's actually, yeah, tomorrow's Saturday, so I do not have school tomorrow. Uh, but I am still. I mean, sure, I do have to get up at like 8:30 or something, but it's not. It's only 11. I'm fine. But I think I'm gonna end the stream unless anyone has other extremely pressing therapy issues that I could help with. If not, goodbye. Um, I guess I have to go to school tomorrow. I'm really disappointed about that. I was kind of looking forward to the weekend, but weekends and weekdays are in quarantine. What's really the difference? Anyway, goodbye. Uh, more eggs, less problems. Words to live by. And I will see you tomorrow because I upload daily. Never missed a day in my 18 years of YouTube dumb therapy.